Now we're ready to make rib legs. What we're going to do is take a piece of tubing. We've put a rubber tip on the bottom. You want to determine whether you want to use it on the inside of the perimeter tubing or on the outside. In this case, we're going to go on the inside. And then we're going to mark the bottom just underneath the rib onto the rib leg with a line. And we're going to make a bend there, a 60-degree bend. And that will be the rib leg. Now that we've bent the rib leg, we're going to mark it about 6 or 8 inches up from the bend. And we're going to mark the rib in the same place. A line on the rib, a line on the rib leg. And we're going to cut those two off and put a coupling there. We're going to cut off the rib leg with a tubing cutter on the line. And we're going to ream the end of the tubing so we can put a red end plug in. Best to ream outside the boat if you can, so the filings don't fall on the deck. All right, we reamed the tubing. We're going to put a red end plug in. On every cut we make, we put an end plug in. It keeps out the dirt and the condensation. Also protects the boat. It gives it a little soft edge instead of being hard metal corner. And then we're going to cut off the rib now on the mark, and then do the same thing. Put a red end plug in, and we're going to connect them with a coupling. Now we're going to put a coupling on, and then we're going to tighten the 2 screws. Always the screws facing down so we don't interfere with the cover. And we're going to install the rib leg. Actually, it's got to go outside here. We'll tighten the screws. Now we're going to attach the rib leg to the perimeter tubing using a cover clamp. The rubber goes between the 2 pieces of tubing and the nut facing in, and we're going to tighten it up in place. Our first rib leg is completed. We'll continue to do rib legs in the same fashion on each rib as we go towards the back of the boat.